Hello again, team. If you're like me and you've got an MD Mark 5 Mondeo and you'd rather not pay $1,200 aside to have the self-leveling shocks replaced from Ford, and you're pretty happy just with some Japanese ones, this is a tutorial for you. So we got our KYB shocks from eBay. They were $171 for both. Take your 18mm, undo this top mount. Just like that. Under here you've got two 15mm. And this guy should just pull on out. Beauty. With your 15mm on, just get this top mount nut off. I've got a partial insertion here, so Dodgy Mechanics 101, and it works. You watch my other video where I chopped a sway bar link bushing in half so that it would fit in this. These KYBs actually have a longer thread on the tip, meaning you can afford to have a full-sized one in here and it will still poke through enough for you to get the nut back on top. So I've replaced it with a non-chopped in half one, and we're going to go with that. Right, I also got these rubber bits to replace the old OEM ones. They just go inside your shock cover like that. I'm also going to put, I think it's an M10 washer over here, so that when my top mount goes on, it's got a little bit more support around that bit. So I'm just going to put that on and do the nut up. I'm doing the top nut up. The shaft kept on spinning around, so I just slid the shock cover down, put some vice grips on with a cloth. I'm just going to hold that while I zip up that nut. Can only get the thread to go maybe 80% on. So if you wanted to, you could either go back to your little chopped in half shock mount if you're reconditioning the top bushing. Otherwise, I think I'm pretty happy with that. I might put a little bit of blue Loctite on, but can't find it, so I'm just going to rock with that. Whack it back in. Getting them back on, they're a little bit different. You have to use your own nut. Let's see if I can show it. Where is it? There. So I've used a lock nut just because I have them. It does come with them, but yeah, so you'll have to figure out how to support that. I've done it with this little extension bar and the correct size socket on top while I rattled it on from the bottom. Just get your last two up and hunky-dory. Make sure to use Loctite, lock nuts, OEM spec, everything, and torque it according to the service manual. All of that good stuff. Catch us next time.